Hello, greetings everyone. Greetings from Mobility Outlook. Today we have a guest from Germany, Mr. Philip Nelles, member of the executive board ContiTech, who has come down to Pune to inaugurate a plant. Welcome, Philip.
Nice to be with you, Mr. Moody.
Can you share your impressions of the plant?
Yes, I can. So today we had the inauguration of our Surface Solutions plant, manufacturing surface materials for the automotive industry. And we had a great event today. The plant is up and can manufacture, is running. It's state-of-the-art process technology put into place here to be in the region, for the region, serving customers, serving automotive manufacturers here in India.
Okay. How is it going to add value to ContiTech in India and globally?
First and foremost, it will add value for ContiTech in India because it's a plant in a location designed for production of surface materials, delivered then to plants of automotive and car manufacturers here in India. So first and foremost, it is in a very important step because in the past we have been importing some materials. So we believe with a local presence here, we will be able to convince customers and to look into further growth and expansion with having a production site here moving forward.
So local for local.
Local for local.
Yeah, thank you. With the Euro 6 making the tailpipe exhaust almost negligible or manageable, the focus for the OEMs and companies like Continental is on capturing emissions from tires and brake pads. What are your observations on the possibilities of capturing these emissions and mitigating them?
Yeah, we at ContiTech, I mean, we have a number of products within our scope for the automotive industry, which are supporting emission reduction. I mean, we have a full product line that is supporting customers for emission reduction with fluid handling systems, where we are supporting technology development in exhaust emission reduction, exhaust gas treatment systems, which is a requirement fulfilling Euro 6 or further down the road expected regulations. And this is something we are supporting our customers with. So that's a significant existing actual topic we are working on with our customers on a global base. So yeah, so for sure, the teams which are developing and manufacturing tires is fully aware, fully supporting lots of activities. The teams, and I mean, I'm responsible for ContiTech, so the tire part is definitely something that the tires team is looking into and working. So abrasion reduction is a topic always out there, which is optimized step by step. Brakes as well. So we are supporting the initiatives that are coming, reducing anything which would be called emission from brake systems as well. But for sure, as I'm not the expert running that part of Continental, I cannot give you the details. Right. But I'm fully aware that, and I understand the colleagues are supporting with strong developments here to fulfill any and work together with customers, improving emissions from tires, especially, and brakes. These are full in priority and in focus.
Yeah, since you are heading ContiTech and which is responsible for surface technology, do you see opportunities to contribute to braking systems for conventional and the electric vehicles?
Yes, of course. So ContiTech in total covers 6 business areas. Surface Solutions is one. Surface Solutions are interior design, interior solutions for vehicles. And here we support a lot of electric vehicle manufacturers. Basically, Surface Solutions is completely independent of the powertrain. So that's something we basically look into the future being independent. We also have a product, a business area which is 100% automotive, which would be the mobile fluid systems, which is fluid handling systems, pipes, hoses, all sorts of handling systems that connect components where fluids are needed. Here we have a significant share for cabin climatization. This also is independent from the powertrain transformation, but equally we have hose solutions which run today in the environment of exhaust gas systems or diesel and gasoline engines. Here, for sure, looking into a transformation, the question is direction fuel cell technology. What is the option here? And especially focusing on the truck commercial vehicle arena, which is not only on highway but also off highway. I believe we have a great potential transforming, taking technology in that fluid handling systems direction, hydrogen fuel cell technology for the future.
Okay, so with electric mobility getting into the center stage, I think the noise from powertrain and the engine, everything, the entire unit is, I think, negligible. So even the minutest noise, vibration, and harshness will be felt by the occupants of the passenger car. So what kind of solutions did ContiTech offer to EV customers and the options available for you to support them in the future?
Yes, so our damping system, so to say, fulfill both requirements from customers in direction of combustion engines. One is a pure damping function or suspensioning function. On the other hand, what you talked about and related to the noise or noise vibration harness. In the new development directional battery electric vehicles, noise might be a bit less of an issue, but the weights in a battery electric vehicle, imagine the big battery, which is a complete different, let's say, architecture of the chassis compared to a combustion engine in the front or in the back of the vehicle. This requires quite a bit of damping and suspension work to be done. And here our teams from the advanced dynamics business area, which is, by the way, present in India as well, is working on new solutions and requirements that customers give us, because the dynamics of a battery electric vehicle based on this different battery electric based chassis structure is a completely different one. And here we are working on new functionalities, making sure that weights in this type of architecture are handled in the best way for driving comfort and durability. And therefore, it's a scope change, but this is something that we see as a potential working with our customers in the future as well.
Okay, that's interesting to know. With new mobility, what are the products that ContiTech will have to forego? The family of products that ContiTech will have to forego, and what are the new opportunities that are coming along the way?
So if you relate new mobility purely again to powertrain, then one example would be a timing belt. So if you imagine a timing belt or a front end accessory drive, I mean, this is typically a product related to a technology which is 100% related to combustion engine. If there are no more combustion engines manufactured, you will probably not need a timing belt anymore. However, there are, to relate to this power transmission belt product itself, which is, by the way, also a business area which is present with production and customers in India, we would have a power transmission belt which you would need in an electric wireless steering system. If you imagine you would have a future mobility trend of autonomous driving, where you would have a vehicle being driven and steered not by the driver but by an electronic system, you would not be able to have a steering system with hydraulic hoses with a hydraulic system. So therefore, you need a complete different steering system in the axle, which is based on a very small belt that enables the angle direction of the wheels itself. And therefore, here would be a new application, if you may say so, with belts which are no longer a timing belt, timing the combustion engine, but steering the axle. So it might not be 100% compensation, but that's something that shows you how transformation look like. And there's many more to name, like the fuel cell area, what I talked about already. These are two examples where we see a, let's say, long-term and if combustion engines would
Okay.
be eliminated and new mobility solutions come.
Okay. So since we cover the other parts of mobility, like aviation, marine, and railways, I think ContiTech contributes to all the three that I mentioned, in addition to automotive. So, what are the contributions from the surface material divisions to automotive, aviation, marine, and railways? If you can just put it in a nutshell.
So Surface Solution is strong in automotive and is strong in a segment we call Live Tech. Live Tech is for us living environment, design, decor in interior and exterior design, which is really home and public living area, flooring spaces, wall decorations. And this is a segment we believe to grow. This has not too much to do with marine or not too much with aviation. However, decoration in these, let's say, mobility means is also an option for us to grow. And that's what we look at if we speak about non-automotive live tech living designs.
Okay, so what is the development at the Advanced Dynamic Solutions division of ContiTech?
Advanced Dynamics is damping, suspension, engine mounts, which is a automotive piece, a significant automotive piece with engine mounts and chassis mounts, and on the other side, air springs, which are air springs in industrial applications for commercial vehicles, for railway and industrial applications. So therefore, not only a direct OE related business, but also a aftermarket, especially on the air spring side, a typical replacement product.
Okay. On the mobility fluid solutions division, do you see opportunities coming in from the new mobility, the EVs and fuel cells, etc.?
Yes. So hoses and fluid handling systems are needed to heat and cool batteries. Batteries work best in stable temperature environments with not too many fluctuation, not in wintertime, not in summertime, to optimize their range. And therefore, a thermal management system around the battery is needed. And therefore, we develop and manufacture out of various materials, battery cooling and battery heating systems, as we call it in our thermal solutions segment within, which is one of the important pieces at Mobile Fluid Systems.
Okay. The surface technology that the division that you are also responsible for, is it manufacturing the separators, cell separators for the electric vehicles?
No.
Not. Would you be looking at it, because that's a growing segment world over?
As far as I know, the cell structure with a fluid-based battery, which is today's standard batteries built into battery electric vehicles, these are surfaces which are quite different to the surfaces we use for seating indoor panels. However, there's a link. You are not wrong saying there could be a link, and we're looking into this absolutely in our strategic processes. But till now, we have not defined a application or a strong link where we would then see a base for moving into this business.
Okay, some kind of a refinement the OEMs are doing for their existing Euro 6 or BS6, or even when they go to Euro 7 and all. What kind of new solutions that ContiTech can provide to them from the power transmissions group?
The Mobile Fluid Systems business area is supporting in a segment called emission reduction systems, is supporting a lot of customers with fluid handling systems which optimize the exhaust gas system, the after treatment, so catalysts environment where these hoses and hose line systems support our customers fulfilling then Euro 6 or even Euro 7.
Okay. So almost all the major vehicle manufacturers from across the globe are looking at achieving carbon neutral objectives based on the science-based targets. So, and they heavily depend upon companies like Continental because they are tech intensive. What kind of support ContiTech can give to the customers in their journey towards sustainability and the zero emission targets?
Yeah, if you look at the complete value chain, it starts with our supply base. So making sure that we check and find out what opportunities there are to reduce CO2 footprint in our supply base getting into our factories, from the factories then talking about green operations, the question how to make our factories, our manufacturing process more sustainable. Well, of course, the use phase of our product in a customer's application is something we discuss with our customers. And then you come to the point at end of life. So once the product is at end of life, what are recycling and circular economy ecosystems look like? What are they in the future? And here we are in active discussions as well. So you see the whole value chain becoming CO2 neutral. Continental gave a strong ambition to the market with a statement, we want to be CO2 neutral latest in 2050, with now scaling down step by step how to make actions come true to have and defined intermediate targets. We are learning down the road every day working on this, and therefore we heavily support our customers in from various angles, making sure this works.
So, Philip, thank you so much for talking to Mobility Outlook. It was very nice talking to you. Very interesting. We must meet in person when you're during your next visit to India.
I would like to do so. So, Mowgli, thank you very much. It was a great pleasure for me too. And good questions, good discussion. Looking forward to see you soon one day.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.